Hi guys, welcome back to Mike's Bites, and today we're making a broccoli and soup. All you need is 3 ingredients: broccoli, Stilton and cream. Let's cook. So this dish first came to me when I was a young kid. My auntie came over. She's a very, very strong-willed vegetarian, and she was trying to show my mum how to make different things and broaden her food horizons. And then I carried on making it, and it stayed with me. It's a classic. The best time I would say to make this dinner would be during the winter. It's warm, it's rich, it's full of flavour, and you can prepare it well in advance and reheat it at a later date if you're in a rush. It's good for lunch, even as a starter at a dinner party. Who knows? So we're going to start off by cutting the rind off of the blue cheese. There's the rind gone. But what we're going to do now to make sure it melts evenly and it spreads evenly through the soup, we're just going to give it a rough chop. Doesn't have to be fancy because it's all going to melt anyway. So now you've got your cheese all ready and chopped. Move that out of the way, ready for later. And now we get onto the broccoli. So with this, you're going to want to cut the stem off. You don't want that. It's going to make it really bitter, and you don't want that in your soup. So with this, you can either start chopping, nice and carefully though, obviously, as it's a very sharp knife, or simply just snap off, like such. So you can put the water on about 5 minutes before you do it, as long as it's at a rolling boil before the broccoli goes in, because if the water's not at a rolling boil, you're going to end up poaching your broccoli and it will be just a watery, thin mess. And you don't have to go to greengrocers or anything like that. If all you've got nearby you is a local supermarket, I guarantee you the produce in there will be fresh enough and it will be good enough. So now, put the broccoli in the pan. Be careful, obviously, boiling water, no one wants to burn themselves. And then once the broccoli goes in, turn the heat up slightly, as the cold broccoli will draw down the temperature of the water and it will take even longer to cook. So now we've drained our broccoli, we're going to pop it into the blender here, and we're going to pulse it and make sure it's all lovely and smooth to go in the soup after we've added our cream and Stilton mixture. Sometimes you're going to need to add a bit of liquid to this, so we're going to do that today. We're going to add some cream. Add it in parts, don't add it all at once, otherwise you can add too much. You can always add more, but you can't take away. Always make sure the lid's on, otherwise you're going to have a green kitchen. And then we're going to pulse, so it's just... Hello, look at that. Give it a little shake if you need to. Now we're going to add some more cream. So as you add more cream, it will loosen the mixture and it will allow it to blend together and you get those lovely flavours. And as you can see, the colour is starting to come in. That is the nice green colour that you want. Give that a check. So now, grab a spoon, give it a quick little taste. Ready for the Stilton now. So now we've blended. We're going to add it back to the pan on the heat. Not too high a heat, of course. Don't want to burn it. Look at that, beautiful colour. Absolutely beautiful. Try not to spill it everywhere.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Make sure it's all out of there. Grab yourself a spoon. Get that lovely broccoli goodness. Right, that's out now. Now it's time for the cheese.
Lovely cheese.
What you're going to want to do is simply just crumble it in, because then it will spread evenly and then again you won't get lumps. With Stilton, the reason I've chosen this is that it's very salty. As you notice, I haven't added any salt yet. I will be adding pepper later on to season. However, it's such a strong and impactful flavour, it complements the subtleness of the earthiness of the broccoli. If You don't have to use blue cheese, of course. If it's a bit too strong for your flavour, a nice mature cheddar would work, or even extra mature if you're feeling fancy. I'd avoid cheeses like a brie because the consistency wouldn't sit right with the soup. Grab your spoon as before and simply just stir it in on a low heat. Otherwise you'll burn the bottom of the pan and burn your soup, and then the taste will just run through it and it tastes rank. You don't want to eat that, do you? That's perfect. It's nice and smooth. It's ready to serve. Beautiful. There you have it. Beautiful broccoli and Stilton soup. Quick, easy, simple, any occasion, good to go. It's lost the thing. I don't think it will stay on now. No, what the fuck's going on? What is it? Jesus. Right,
How's it supposed to work?
I don't know. Oh, there we go, just it off. Ked. Hi guys, thanks for joining me in this episode of Mike's Bites. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. If you want to see me make more dishes, then please hit subscribe. And remember, if I can cook it, so can you.